Yeah? The Masters in Organizational Leadership and Innovation is meant for anybody who wants to be a leader, who has aspirations to be a leader, or who wants to kind of hone their leadership skills. We wanted to kind of be responsive to the changes that are happening in the world and in the business, right? So the technological changes that are happening, and how it is important for leaders to be able to lead amidst the disruption technology is causing, and also be able to lead in innovative contexts. Actually, I teach the course, The Technology and the Future of Work. So the course particularly focuses on AI and automation, not from a technical perspective, but from what does it mean to the employers? What does it mean as an organization? How do you lead in an organization which is going through this automation or adopting AI in its different processes? We teach them specific skills. For instance, we have a specific course on leading innovation, right? So it takes a completely different kind of leader and different kind of skills to be able to lead an innovative team, as opposed to leading a traditional team in a traditional organization. So understanding the context of change, understanding who you are dealing with, where do these people come from, what might be the cost for the individuals you want to change, right? Whether it is the sales department or the production department, what does it mean to this particular group of people when you ask them to change something? We also teach people to lead teams in general, right? So how do you lead what kind of skills do you need to perform and behave as a leader? Being able to resolve conflicts is an integral part of leadership, right? So things always it's not a bed of roses all the time. So you need to be able to step back and engage in conflict resolution, conflict management. So we teach them specific skills that are required to perform effectively as leaders in an organizational context, specifically in innovative contexts. Though this is a completely asynchronous online program, particularly in my courses, I do webinars, which are optional, number one, because I know people signed up for an asynchronous program, so I cannot mandate them to be there, but I do live webinars, we record it and we post it. We also post regular materials. Our course materials are very organized, and we post them right at the beginning of the semester, so students know what to expect, what to read, and we also provide inputs by way of webinars, optional webinars. And we also do discussion boards. I use discussion boards as a major learning tool. Number one, to keep students engaged with the content. Number two, to kind of create a discussion that we may miss because we are not in an actual classroom. We have assignments that are very application oriented. We are less of a theory driven program and more of an application kind of program, application driven program, because we focus on preparing students for the workforce, preparing students for the workplace, actually. They will leave this program understanding very well that they have to learn continuously. We don't even know what the world will look like 10 years from now, what education will look like, what your field of operation will look like in 10 years, right? The only constant is you. So the most important skills would be your attitude. What kind of attitude are you taking with you? Your willingness to learn, your curiosity, your agility, your adaptability, your resilience. So that is, I think, if I can give the students this at the end of the program, I think my program would be successful.